Welcome back to the Black Boy Fly Podcast, yo. Let's get it, baby. We is back. If y'all listen to the track right now, Slide on Them by K. Kennedy, featuring My Cuzzo, Fat Fool. Man, y'all check that out. Apple Music, Spotify, all that good stuff, man. We is, boy. Shout out to Cuzzo, man. He slid on this one, man. And the song is called Slide on Them. And they definitely slid on this, so shout out to K. Kennedy, shout out to Fat Fool, man, for sure, man. Let's get into this podcast, man, for sure, man. Man, it's good to be back, man. It's a good feeling, man. It's definitely a good feeling, man. Man, I'm telling you, shout out to all y'all, man. Shout out to every last one of y'all, man. Man, I'm finally back into the swing of things, man. I've been trying to adjust things back with my job and all that good stuff, man. And man, it's been a challenge, but we back in the business, man. We back on the grind. Finally back on the grind, man. I'm excited for what's to come with this podcast, man. We back and we more busier than ever, baby. We busy, but we busy, and we're gonna have fun while we do it. So shout out to my city. Shout out to Greene County, Pitt County, Hertford County, Oslo, all them counties and stuff like that, man. Shout out to y'all, man. Also, special shout out to Derek Jones for the merch. All Fours Apparel. Shout out to him, man. Known this cat since we were young, man. And definitely had to support the brand, man, for sure, man. Also, a big entrepreneur, man. Got his own label. Bringing in talent coming from NC, man, especially from a music standpoint. So shout out to bro for that, man. Also, special shout out to the Bootleg Podcast for sliding on me. Last month, and month before last, for sliding on me and dropping a banger of an episode, man. We just went straight off the cuff, man, off the rip, man, and turned out to be a great episode, man. So shout out to TJ, shout out to B, aka Stacks, man, for definitely showing up and having fun, man. It definitely won't be the last time that we gonna collab, so y'all definitely be on the lookout for that, man. Shout out to Bootleg Podcast. Also shout out to Jap, shout out to J Rights. Definitely got to get J Rights in there, man. J Rights, you the only one that ain't been. We ain't collabed yet, so hey, we gotta get it. We gotta get that going for sure. So shout out to J Rights, man, for real, man. Y'all doing big things on that Bootleg Podcast, man. They dropping weekly, so y'all definitely be on the lookout for that, man. They dropping banger after banger after banger, as the Brawling Brutes would say. But let's jump into some NBA news, man. Big T, of course. You already know KD and Kyrie are no longer with the Brooklyn Nets, man. Not surprised by a long shot. It was just bound to happen, man. To be honest, man. It's unfortunate that we didn't witness the start of a pretty nice dynasty with KD, Kyrie, and even James Harden when he was playing with them, which they didn't even play together that long as a big three. So that is not even, that ain't even, wow. Not even scratch a surface with even being a championship team, which, I mean, it is what it is, man. Hey. But KD went to the Phoenix Suns to help them in their pursuit for a championship, and Kyrie Irving went to the Dallas Mavericks with MVP candidate Luka Doncic. We're gonna see how it works, man. I know Dallas has been slightly struggling with both KD, not with Luka, and Kyrie in the lineup and stuff like that. And KD for Phoenix is not even haven't even suited up yet. So I guess the timeline is imminent. Hopefully he'll be back on the court within the next few weeks. So we'll definitely see for sure, man. Um, NBA All Star Game was 2 weeks ago. Um, and it was enjoyable. It was enjoyable for what it was meant to be. Uh, a nice exhibition with the NBA's best. Simple as that. A lot of people made a big deal about it and stuff like that, and I still hear it now that All Star Game wasn't what it was and all that good stuff. The All Star Game is not supposed to be heavy competition. It's supposed to be an exhibition showing off the NBA's best, man, and whoever can score like it's a backyard game. It might get serious, something like that, but it ain't always meant to be serious. Everything is not meant to be serious with these All Star games. Sorry to break your or bust your bubble, but that's what it is, man. That's exactly what it is. Um, y'all can't y'all can't convince people. You can't convince these players that that it's gonna be serious all the time. I mean, I heard Mike Malone criticize. He was one of the coaches. I think for Team LeBron, said it was one of the worst All Star games he's ever witnessed. And hey, it's not supposed to be. It's not supposed to be a serious game. You say that for the playoffs. Say that for the rest of the season to the playoffs, and whoever the last two teams standing get to that championship. But besides that, man, yeah, it ain't gotta always be a serious game, man. Just play basketball. Just let's enjoy the moment, man. It's enjoy a moment. Getting away from the serious standpoints of basketball, and just having a little fun, man. Just being real. Um, Damian Lillard won the 3-point contest. Um, team was it Team Rookies that won the um no, Team Jazz won the skills challenge, and um Mac McClung. Mac McClung, my dude, Mac McClung. Shout out to VA. Uh I've been looking at this kid since high school, and it's marvelous to see this kid flourish in front of my eyes. I looked at this kid dunking straight like a brother. He went in that slam contest on a mission, and he served that mission very well. Um, First dunk was just absolutely spectacular. Like jumping over two dudes stacked on top of each other. It's just far from amazing. And just shows his hops and what else he has in the clip. He unloaded that clip for them four dunks that he did for the slam dunk contest. Absolutely amazing, man. My brother had brought it up too. He was like, man, we was expecting you to come be with us. I was out and about watching the All Star game. Um, he was like, man, because we knew that was your boy, man. He had us out our seat the whole time. I was like, man, shoot. He had me at my seat, just excited. I was like, bro, my boy gonna do big things. And when I saw his name on the list for the stand up consensus, I was like, he might win this. He might win this. And lo and behold, he did not let me down. He did not let me down. Shout out to Matt McClung. Shout out to Dame Time. Damian Lillard. 3-point, man. He's stamping that he's one of the 3-point kings. Aside from Clay and Steph, man. You cannot deny that Damian Lillard is one of the all time better shooters, and will throw it from the parking lot, no problem. Then he just had a 71-point game a few days ago. Man, y'all better stop playing with Damian Lillard. Y'all better stop playing with Damian Lillard. You better know what time it is. It is definitely Dame time. But it's definitely Dame time. Those are the main two things that I really was paying attention to. Aside from the All-Star game, was the slander contest and the 3-point contest. And I wanted my boy Tatum to win the 3-point contest, but my second thing, my second person in line besides my boy was Jason Tatum. I mean, not Jason Tatum, but Damian Lillard for sure. Because Damian Lillard, he can shoot and don't miss at times. So Dame time, Dame time. So shout out to Damian Lillard, man. My Boston Celtics. We still looking good, man. Still looking good. Few bumps in the road, but still the best team in the NBA. With that boy JT. Aside from the All-Star game, MVP. He's been playing the MVP like season, man. Definitely been playing the MVP like season. Can't take away from Embiid and Joker, which I don't want to see Joker win another MVP. Sorry. I know y'all gonna hate me for saying that, but I do not want to see the Joker win another MVP. He's not translating it to championships. Point blank period. He's not translating it to championships. So what's the use of having him have these MVPs if he's not translating the championships? I'm just saying. I mean, y'all can hate me if you want to, but the Joker does not deserve another MVP. He's getting stats. Let him get the stats, but he's got to translate them to championships. Giannis has done it. Cats like KD has done it. Westbrook was in the line. It was in line with, but we've never seen the Denver Nuggets in the NBA Finals at all since the Joker has been playing. Point blank period. They can get to a top seed, but when it comes to the playoffs, it's always something. It's always an issue or something like that. Like, oh, this time was a player down or anything like that. Joker got to do it by himself, and Joker he's very spectacular in his skills, but he cannot. He can't translate into a championship. He got it for real. He can't get to an NBA Finals. So what's the use of getting these stats if you can't translate it to finals and finals MVPs? When teams like Phoenix and Golden State and like taking your shine. I'm just saying. So, I mean, but back to Jason Tatum. I got off subject because that kind of rubbed me kind of way, because they were still talking about the Joker getting another MVP. He doesn't need 3 MVPs, especially if they're not translating to championships. I mean, they get into the playoffs and they fold. I'm just saying. Like last year, Murray went down, and it was the Joker's. It was Joker's time to shine, and he could not shine. Point blank. Period. So something gotta click with the Joker when it comes to the playoffs. So, and but I feel like so I'm taking nothing away from him, even though I don't want him there. Embiid, Luka, which he's been spectacular also, and Giannis, which Giannis is always gonna be spectacular. He's always gonna stand as being one of the NBA best. Point blank period. You gonna definitely put him in your top 20 if you got a top 20, or hell, even top 10 if that's that's your preference and anything like that. But I mean, Giannis definitely stamped his status as a Hall of Famer with that NBA championship he won a few years ago. So added with the MVPs and the Defensive Player of the Year. I mean, point blank. Period. Giannis stamped his. He definitely stamped his status as a legend for sure. Um, LeBron James, all-time leading scorer in NBA history. Um, I'm definitely happy for LeBron, man. Since he's definitely lived up to his hype coming out of high school, um, and coming from a kid coming out of high school straight to the NBA, playing at a high level for 20 years. 20 whole years he's been playing at a high level. Been to a lot of NBA finals. He's not won a lot of NBA finals. I'm not gonna downplay him with Jordan. I mean, Jordan, his stats stand where they stand. But LeBron has definitely done what he had to do to stamp his claim as the best of this generation. For sure. Um, and I mean, you cannot take him. You can't say he's not top two. It's always going to be a debate between Jordan and LeBron to see who's the GOAT. I'm always going to say Jordan's the GOAT, just because of Jordan put the NBA where it is at this moment, and Jordan had a lot of influence. Jordan had a lot of influence from a lot of players. Like, he influenced a lot of today's players. He influenced a lot of players of the previous generation. Point blank. Period. Jordan was the NBA at one point in time. So that's why I say Jordan is the GOAT, because Jordan put the NBA in a big light, especially with the MVPs, the championships, Finals MVPs, Defensive Player of the Years, NBA All Defense. I can go on and on and on and on about what Jordan has done. Um, Not taking nothing away from LeBron. I feel like um, they don't credit him a lot more for all defense. He's a very great defender, and he needs more than just a few NBA all defenses. Like, he need, and he could definitely have staked his claim as being Defensive Player of the Year, because when he in his younger years, he was hard to get past. He still is. I mean, he's a big dude. He's a big dude. So, um, so, but at the same time, like I said, Jordan had his influence so many players of the past and a good amount of the present. That's why I call him the GOAT. LeBron has too, but LeBron's influence is still coming. It's still coming. Jordan started it. LeBron is keeping it going. That's why I say top two. That's why I always say he's number two behind Jordan. No shade thrown toward LeBron. I like LeBron. Don't like he's playing with the Lakers. But I like LeBron. And he's like I said, he's never been in the negative light of media or at all. He's a family man. He always does well always gives back. Nobody's gonna do it better than LeBron, hands down. Um, so shout out to LeBron for being the NBA's all-time leading scorer and um, being who he is. I'm gonna show appreciation to LeBron. I'm not gonna tear him down just because he got the all-time leading scorer. I'm gonna give him his flowers and know that LeBron James, when he ends up retiring, he's gonna retire the man on top, and he's gonna be the all-time leading scorer, and probably won't never be touched. That record would never be touched again as long as we live. That record would not be touched because he's still continuously playing. So when the dust settles, LeBron James record is not going to be touched. Point blank. Period. Let's jump into some NFL action, man. Super Bowl. It's came and gone. The Kansas City Chiefs do it again. Patrick Mahomes, that bad boy in Kansas City, does it again. Spectacular fashion. Like, first half, I just knew that the Eagles had the Chiefs number. Jalen Hurts was balling. He continuously balled. Like he put the team on his back the whole game. But Patrick Mahomes, definitely is showing why right now he is the dude. He is the best player in the NFL right now. He's gonna be one of the greatest. He's gonna be one of the greatest. He's not gonna be the greatest, but he's gonna be one of the greatest. When his time comes up, he's gonna be one of the greatest, man. 2 Super Bowls. He already got 2 Super Bowls. So Patrick Mahomes is definitely is staking that claim of he's trying to he I don't know. He's if he keeps that team intact and just plays football like and despite that, he played injured. That was crazy. Patrick Mahomes played injured. Straight up injured. And still got that Super Bowl ring, man. If that ain't strong will, I don't know what is. For sure. So another NFL season is down. And yeah, my Cowboys couldn't do it again. They could not do it again. They could not. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm just tired of seeing the Cowboys come up short. I'm tired of seeing it now. It's starting to get old. It's starting to get played out. Well, it's already been old and played out. I can't even say it started. It's starting. It's already been old and played out. Can't keep coming up short in the playoffs, man. For real. It doesn't make a lick of sense. Like, yeah, we took Tom Brady and the Buccaneers. We sent Tom Brady to retirement. But the San Francisco 49ers, I don't know what it is with y'all, with this team and the San Francisco 49ers. But they can never get over the hump. Can never get over the hump. And the opportunity, sir, came where it was time to put up or shut up against the San Francisco 49ers and a rookie quarterback, and they could not do it. Could not do it. So, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. We did get rid of Kellen Moore, which was very exciting news. and we picked up Shotty. Picked up Shotty as the well. He was already in the organization. We just finally promoted him to offensive coordinator. So we're gonna see what Shotty do, man. We're gonna see what Shotty do, man. Hopefully he's got the innovation and can cultivate this offense and make this offense what it is. And Dak Prescott can stop making these damn mistakes. I'm tired of seeing Dak make these damn mistakes. Like it's getting played out, Dak. It's getting played out, brother. So you got to get your shit together, man. Got to do it. Like yeah, you got to come back with a chip on your shoulder and something in your mind that said I'm not going taking nothing less at all. So Dak Prescott, for real, brother. It's time to put up or shut up, or you gonna be just like the rest, out the door. So you better get it together, Dak. I'm telling you, man, because I'm tired of making excuses for you. Tired of making these excuses for you, and you continuously let us down. I still have faith in Dak Prescott because he is our quarterback. We don't really have too much of a choice until until he's not in a Dallas Cowboy uniform. You gotta still give him that support regardless. I mean, a lot of people ain't gonna support him, but I'm gonna keep supporting him. He's a Cowboy. I'm gonna support a Cowboy. The only Cowboy I would never support is Jerry Jones. I would never support Jerry Jones. Point blank. Period. Will not. Jerry Jones has always been on my shit list. Always been on my shit list, and it's gonna stay that way. It's gonna stay that way till he make better executive decisions. Point blank. So another season down, and another year that the Cowboys has not been to the Super Bowl. So, um, I definitely am not gonna keep y'all too long this time. Um, I definitely wanted to get back into the swing of things. With this, I know it. I know it's been a while and everything like that, but I want to keep things fresh. Um, didn't want to get too much into anything else. I did want to get into to the sports and stuff, but you know, it is what it is, man. Um, um, I, I got this new setup and stuff like that, so I hope y'all like the view and everything like that. Got a new MacBook that I told y'all about before, and the picture of it looks very clear, and I really rock with that, man. I'm glad that this podcast is progressing, and we get to get a better view and stuff like that. So shout out to everybody that throw out good ideas and all that good stuff, man, for sure. I'm definitely appreciative to it. I thank God every day that I can get have the tools and the thought process and the the will to keep this thing going. I know I've been out and away for a while, but you know business is still booming. Man. Business is still booming, and it's not gonna stop. Definitely not gonna stop. Um, I'm definitely going to call it a day, call it an episode. I hope y'all really enjoyed this, man, and we definitely gonna keep this thing rolling, man. Definitely gonna keep this thing rolling, man. Shout out to every last one of y'all. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Follow the podcast on Spotify, Apple Music, wherever you catch your podcast on. Make sure you follow it and all that good stuff, man. And I hope y'all have a good one, man. I hope y'all be blessed. One.